locker room. Vince Papale, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Philly.
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin. Right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. Good morning, Mike Carlin.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody listening out there. It's a beautiful weekend.
Hot.
It's a hot one. I had a pool party last night. I was in the pool, had family over.
So, Carlin, you're a pool guy, not a beach guy, ocean guy?
I'm both, but
Where do you spend most of your time?
the pool.
So
The pool.
You're a pool
But
guy.
like during the week or like as soon as the tourists all leave the end of August, September, then I'll go back to the beach. But I'm not fighting the crowds.
All right, we got a great show lined up today. We got a lot to talk about. I mean, all the teams are in the news, and being talked about. So there's a lot to talk about. It's
Stadium's moving.
the stadium's moving. It's July 23rd. The lifeguard races are in full swing. We're going to be talking with the sportsbook consigliere Dave Sharapan, who was out in L.A. for the whole All-Star event, which was great. I love the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Didn't you love listening to the catcher and pitchers talk?
Yeah,
back
that
and
was
forth?
awesome.
I mean, they have to incorporate that somehow.
That was so much fun.
That made the whole game different.
And based on what you both just said, which is similar to what I said this week, I have a follow-up question I'll ask you guys and Sharapan coming up in about 30 minutes.
So I can't wait to hear Sharapan's take because he was there and he's down on the field. You know, he was in the mix. There's so much going on when an All-Star game comes to your town. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I went to the 93 All-Star game when it was in
Good for you. Yeah,
My
I've
brother
never been.
Bobby and I went.
You mean 96?
Was it 96? I thought it was 93.
Ricky Vitalico, 96, Veteran Stadium.
Yes.
Home run derby was Bonds, McGuire, Griffey, and
Look at that names.
Yeah.
I think the other one was Frank Thomas was in that field.
All I remember is just the hoopla and all the excitement that was generated from the All-Star weekend. I said this last week, and I'll say it again. Out of all the All-Star games, the NBA All-Star game, the NHL All-Star week, with the skills competition,
Right?
Football, which is a complete
It's a
joke anymore.
Flag football.
Baseball's the best.
I think you're right. And the reason is because the pitchers are still pitching over 100 miles an hour. Okay, the batters are the best. They're trying to get hits. Where basketball, it's they want to score, go score. There's no defense. Football is flag football. I don't really know and care about hockey, but baseball, you're right. They're still playing the game the way it should be played.
We're streaming live on my YouTube channel, the Locker Room Billy Schwein, the Facebook page Billy Schwein. Check us out there. Carlin, last night I brought the Q-Man to the Atlantic City lifeguard race, the Atlantic City Classic lifeguard races in Atlantic City, and Atlantic City won their race, and we'll have more on that at the Beach Patrol report in the bottom of the second hour. But I took your advice again. I think it was on, I want to say Thursday or Friday.
Okay, what do I do now?
I stopped at Red's Jersey Mex for that street corn.
What did
I'm telling you, I'm addicted.
I'm telling you.
I guarantee any of the listeners, you take a ride to Ocean City. Again, if you're in Ocean City,
11th Street.
Get over to 11th and Haven. I stopped. It's to die for.
Yeah. You can you don't have to get anything else.
No.
Just run in. Hey, I'll take 2 corns to go. Boom. You're in the car.
Boy, I ate it right there.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that Carlin pulled on me and said, "What'd I do?"
Yeah. I'm getting used to this now.
So I stopped it.
I mean, really quick, Mike, how many times do I walk in here and something's going on? I'm like, oh no, what'd I do? What's wrong?
Right.
I'm just looking around like, what's going on?
I was the last minute. Josh, give me this. Josh, give me that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. I did want to tell you that. I didn't tell you that like privately on our phone conversation or text message. I wanted to say it for the show because I wanted to get your reaction. So I'm seeing you in person.
Billy loves the real-time reaction.
Yeah. I love that but it was great.
And you want to hear the best?
So I got
last night I said I had a pool party.
Right.
Guess what I had for everybody?
I
made the street corn.
Oh, you made it?
I made it.
What kind of cheese is Red's put on?
Well, I don't know what he uses, but I went to the store and there's a Mexican hard cheese that you get
and
that
you
you melt it down
Unbelievable.
with mayonnaise and sour cream.
Get
and
the Reds
all
Jersey
together.
Mex for their street corn. It's unbelievable.
I gave it to my mom. So,
Now,
I want to give
hold
on, shout out to my mom. My mom's 89, and she's one of those, just give me corn the way I'm used to been eating it my whole life kind of thing.
Right.
Just a little butter, a little salt.
See,
I said, she looks at it. I said, Mom, just try it. Just try it. She ate the whole thing. And she goes, I really like it. I said, I told you.
So then I'm in the parking lot at Playland, and a gentleman pulls up in his truck, and he thinks his daughter works there. I forget. His name's Tim, I think. And he starts talking. What do you think the first thing he said? He goes, I was listening to you guys. He goes, you were talking about the street corn. I had to go get some. He said he's addicted to it too.
Yeah.
All
good,
right.
Good.
I took the Q-Man to the lifeguard race last night, the Atlantic City Classic, and it was the first time for him to get a taste of the of what the summertime has to offer.
I bet that was an eye-opening experience for him.
Yeah, well, he was kind of quiet, but he really helped me
He's
out.
probably taking it all in.
Yeah, taking it all in.
Well, that's what I mean. Anybody who's either not originally anyone who's not lived in this area for a long time, or anyone who's doesn't really understand the unique nature of the lifeguard environment in South Jersey. I can use the word environment, right?
These races are exclusive to South Jersey.
But it's also there's such a competitive element to it.
Absolutely.
When I was younger, you would just walk down to I used to live on 42nd Street in Seattle, and you would just walk down to the boardwalk and just see the guys going through their drills early in the morning. When you go, when I was younger, I used to run on the beach, right? You run on the beach is better than running on the flat surface, they always said. So, and you see the lifeguards doing their drills, and you ask them, well, what are you drilling for? Is this, we got a race this weekend.
Yeah.
And they're doing it all week long. And Billy, you know how it is. These guys, the ones who are successful, they're committed 110%. In fact, the one interview you asked him was like, how often do you guys practice this? And the one guy was like, we practiced this morning.
Right, yeah.
So
think about this. A lot of these races that now I know last night was the first time Avalon had their Kerr Memorial on the same night as the Atlantic City Classic. So a lot of the beaches in Cape May County, the only one that showed up to the Atlantic City Classic was Ocean City.
Okay.
Everybody else went to the Avalon race. And
look what happened to Ocean City.
Yeah, Ocean City actually got a winner.
Yeah,
in the races. Pasternak came through in the paddle.
Kind of makes you wonder maybe if the other Cape May counties would have shown up, what would have happened.
So, but the competitive.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
That's right. The competitive, and there's something to be said for that, Josh, because now they're fractioning all. They're splitting up a little bit. But anyway, I digress.
As long as we don't get a live golf versus PGA Tour situation, I'll be okay.
A lot of different events. The races are morphing into something more than just the singles, doubles, and swim. So, but we'll get into that in the Beach Patrols. Now, because I was at the Beach Patrol race and there were so many events, I didn't get home in time to see the beginning of the Phillies game. I saw the middle and the ending of it, which was a complete disgrace.
First inning was great.
Schwarber gets up and hits. So tell me, Carlin, what is your impression? Schwarber gets up and hits a home run. You think, this
first
is going to
pitch,
be great, right?
First pitch for Colt, boom, gone. And you're sitting, you're saying, great, here we go.
Right?
Here we go. And
then Schwarber
we didn't go anywhere, actually.
We didn't go anywhere. And when I tuned in, it was a little, I listened on the radio, but then when I tuned into the TV and I see Garrett Stubbs giving up home runs, first of all, what's he doing?
Well, see, I love that. Okay. I don't mind. Some people do. I don't. I like when the game is out of hand. Why am I going to waste another pitcher? I'm going to rest him for tomorrow or Sunday. So I don't care if you want a first baseman, a second pitch for an inning. What's the difference? You lose 10-0 or 25-0.
Well, you're right.
Who cares?
He pitches 1 inning, gives up 5 hits, 5 earned runs.
Well, my only contention is this. I don't mind you going to a position player to pitch. But how about you go to a position player that has a history of actually being a pitcher?
So he looks like it.
Right. Well, like for example, so for those who don't know, Adam Hazley pitched 3 years in college. But when him and Roman Quinn were here, how many times did they go to Roman Quinn to be the gap pitcher? It's like Quinn has no pitching experience at all. Mike Trout in high school was throwing 95 miles an hour at Millville High as a pitcher. You're telling me that who would you rather have? Mike Trout or some
Right.
rando guy coming off the bench.
Someone that has pitching experience. Now,
Right. That's my only beat.
Now, here's the thing: the Phillies stayed ahead of the Cardinals because they lost last night.
Yeah, by a percentage point.
Right, but we're up on
We're in
1%.
We're in it right now. If the
Well,
playoffs start
so
today, we're in.
if I just correct this real quick, the percentage point's not important.
Okay.
What's important is the Phillies own the season tiebreaker.
Right, absolutely.
So even if they were completely tied, the Phillies will always be ahead
That's
of
right.
them.
But I'm just for
so the real
accuracy,
point is that the Phillies own the tiebreaker. The percentage point for at least for the baseball standings is not part of the equation.
But just for accuracy, I just want to let people know it was just a percentage point. Okay. Now, so the Phillies hanging in there, even though it was a depressing night for the Phils last night, we're going to be giving away 4 tickets to tomorrow's 12:05 start.
Parking too.
Parking pass,
Parking.
4 tickets. Ready for this? Section, where are the seats? Section 115, row 7.
Ooh.
So what we're going to ask you to do is send a text message to 609-403-0973 with your name and your email address.
And a good question.
Yeah, we want you to participate in the show.
Get us thinking here.
Look, this isn't like some shows you listen to in some other markets where they just give out prizes all the time.
We want you to be a contributor.
We want you to be a part of the show, okay?
609-403-0973.
Don't be the dude who says, I want tickets.
4 tickets.
Nobody likes that guy.
A parking pass,
That's
courtesy of Pensauken Spine and Rehab, my good friend Dominic Mariani down there on Westfield Avenue, 856-488-0222. Dominic Mariani donates a 4-pack of tickets plus a parking pass.
And great seats. You're not just
great seats. You're like 7 rows off the field. So 609-403-0973 is the text board. If you want these tickets, participate in the show with a point, a question, something to participate in the show, but you also got to include your email because we will email you the tickets for the winner. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey, PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin on Night in Venice, day of Night in Venice tonight in Ocean City.
I'll be at my sister's house tonight.
All right, when we return, more here in the locker room right after this.
This summer,
0-2 on the way. Swinging a high fly. This is blasted out to deep right center field. Forget about it. Bryce Harper.
we plan on giving South Jersey something cool, because it's going to be a hot one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Elevated the heater at 96 to get out of the inning. Heck of a job by Zach Wheeler.
Your official station for Summer at the Shore. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. I'm here to tell you about the insurance doctor. If you have an insurance claim, don't call the insurance company first. Call the insurance doctor. You wouldn't go to court without your lawyer or an IRS audit without your accountant. Then don't call a claim without the doctor. Tell him, Baldy.
Brian Baldinger here. When you want to maximize your insurance settlement, call the insurance doctor at 856-874-8377 or check out their website, insurancedoctorllc.com. They work for me. They'll work for you. Tell them Baldy sent you.
Meet Boost, the fizzing amazing vitamin boosts that make you feel like
I like to boost it, my vitamins can boost it. I like to boost it, we like to boost it.
Boost effervescent vitamins turn your H2O into H2O to give you a fizztastic feeling like
I like to boost it, my vitamins can boost it. I like to boost it, we like to boost it.
Because it's not just vitamins, it's Boost, the fizzing amazing vitamin boost.
Boost it.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
40 new Outlanders in stock now.
An entire fleet of new and pre-owned.
New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models.
Springfield MitsubishiAC.com. Springfield MitsubishiAC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, 9 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
Here in the locker room, Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin. So Kyle Schwarber, the first guy in the National League to get the 30 home runs, but he didn't beat Albert Pujols in the home run derby.
Did he not beat him or did he get robbed?
I think he got robbed. Either way, still.
I was listening to you this week.
Right,
you had
right.
some good points there about getting
How did they
robbed.
make that mistake?
I'll tell you how they make the mistake. Because this is what happens. And if I can just take a couple seconds here to say my piece. This is what happens in a world where we live with people who want to cut corners, fire people who are good at their jobs, and hire people who are inexperienced. Okay? It's the equivalent of Billy firing me because he can't afford me anymore, and then hire somebody who doesn't know any of his police music, and then Billy's going to get mad about it.
Right.
What happens is a lot of these networks in the aftermath of the COVID stuff that happened, they hired a bunch of people who are entry-level people. There's no reason why the executive producer in the truck didn't see what you saw and I saw and could have called in.
Caught that.
Because we all saw the home run derby, right?
Absolutely.
We saw the producer on the field. You saw the guy with the headset walking around telling the players what to do, right?
Yeah.
That's a coordinating producer who has the headset is connected to the truck, who's doing all the camera angles, and he's connected to the broadcast team, and he's connected to the person with the clock.
Shouldn't have happened.
So somebody in that chain of events should have said, timeout, we're making sure the count is correct. Because remember, they did the same thing to Juan Soto twice. They miscounted his twice, And the one point, Soto looked around. He was like, "Am I missing a home run?" And his pitcher's like, "Dude, I'm ready to throw this pitch. Like, are you going to hit or not?" You know,
because the time's going. I mean, you can't fool around.
exactly. So, that was my only gripe with the entire night, which was a lot of fun that night. You can't have amateur hour with something like that.
So
let the amateur entry level naivetes learn how to broadcast like the rest of us humans in the real world instead of getting nepotism jobs because somebody's daddy's cousin's brother knows somebody at ESPN.
So
I
Bill,
let Josh go off. You see that?
yeah. Now, Bill, you just brought up a great point with Kyle hitting the home run last night.
Right.
Do you know he's the 5th fastest Philly to
Yes.
get there?
Yes.
Do you know the other players?
Yes, I do. It's right in front of me.
Oh, of course. it's right.
Oh, yeah, it's right in front.
That doesn't count.
So you didn't know.
All right,
So
I don't have it in
get-
front of me.
Yeah,
you want me to guess?
Yeah, get some good. I like.
All right. Well, I think one of them is Mike Schmidt,
yes,
right?
Yes. Yes.
Ryan Howard.
Yes.
Now is Schmidt twice on the list, or is
No,
he once?
No, just once.
He's just once. Okay.
Put it this way, they're big names.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
just
one's
said
an
Schmidt
oldie.
and Howard.
I will. What's that?
I said Mike Schmidt and Ryan Howard.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Are you saying older than Mike Schmidt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. One is.
So we're talking about
One
what?
is.
Dick Allen?
No.
No.
Chuck Klein?
Yes.
Bingo.
Very
That-
good,
that's a
Josh.
hard one.
That's
the
the hardest one. The next guy's
yeah.
who?
The next guy, and I'll give
Okay.
you a little hint.
Okay.
This will give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Don't give it away.
I don't even know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
Who else? Is Jim Tomey on the
There
list?
you
There you go.
Good
Ding,
job,
ding, ding,
Josh.
ding, ding. Good
All right.
job.
609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away 4 tickets to the Phillies game tomorrow against the Cubs at 12:05, courtesy of Pensauken Spine and Rehab. My good friend Dominic Mariani down there at Westfield Avenue in Pensauken, section 115, row 7.
And parking.
Parking
Don't
pass
forget
to
the
boot.
parking. That's huge.
609-403-0973. Text into the board. Offer something. Contribute to
Yeah.
the show.
Give us a good question.
A
Stump
question
us.
something we can talk about. Because Mike Carlin, you were the one that said, remember Josh in May? Carlin was like, don't worry, relax, be patient. It's early. We kept saying it's getting.
I said,
early-
let's
it's getting
talk in
late
July.
early.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
I said
where-
June was
where
gonna
are you
be
now?
good.
Where are you now, Carlin?
Well, on that case, Mike's probably gonna say they're gonna win the World Series, right?
No,
because they have the same record at this
No,
point in
because they
time
No.
as the 2008 Phillies.
Because they come back All-Star break. You think this team would be inspired and
Yeah.
rejuvenated and everything else, and they come out and lay an egg like that last night.
Well, it's funny you said that because that's one of the text messages says. So Bruce texted in and asks, does last night make you think that Schwarber kind of let up in the home run derby? Because when you saw the first pitch he saw last night,
Boom.
it makes you wonder.
I don't know.
I
think-
don't think like
so.
that.
I think,
Yeah, I don't think like that.
being a competitor, you don't want to win it. You
Right.
want to win in tiddlywinks,
And,
right?
and what I was glad to see more of the home run from him, that we weren't going to have one of those problems where you hear about guys that are in home run derby, and then for like the next 3 weeks they can't hit a home run because they changed their swing and there are all these excuses. He's right back in form right away. So
That's why people have always said that the people who should be in home run derbies are people who have a natural swing for
Yeah.
home runs.
Right.
Like
they
when
don't go out of their way.
when Bobby Bray was in the home run derby, he actually hit better after the
Yeah.
derby than before.
So here's a concern. Nick Castellanos, another collar, 0 for 5, batting 248. He's in a funk. Remember in the beginning of the year, he was interviewed in the locker room, and he said he's playing like bleep, and
Yeah.
he's not comfortable at the plate. How long is it going to take him to get? Remember, he hit over 300 last year, had a monster year. We signed him, and then we get nothing out of him.
Well, you asked me where I think we are right now.
Yeah, where are you? Where are we?
I think we are a wild card team. I think we're going to be a wild card team right up to the very last week. I do think we're going to make some changes with the date trade deadline coming up. I think we're going to get a pitcher, and I think we're going to get an outfielder. And
So, all right, so
and we
really-
got to have
well, what's
Harper's
the-
got to
what's
come
the
back.
biggest need for you right now, Carlin?
The
What's
third,
what's
I
the
need
biggest
I need
this
a
team?
number 3 pitcher.
A number
If,
3
if I'm
pitcher?
thinking going to a best of 5, and I got Wheeler and I got Nola, who's the third one to win the series?
Kyle Gibson.
I
He's
can't
5
rely
and
on
4,
that.
but his ERA is 4.69.
Yeah, I
so it's
can't.
up there. It's inflated.
I need a third pitcher.
So the
No.
look at just the
He-
wind blew in.
he's gone. Hey,
In like a flash.
Elvis has left the building. Elvis came in. Elvis is gone.
For those who don't know, that was
just gave
Pete Thompson.
We already had Josh already printed out the box score. 609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away a 4-pack of tickets to the Phillies game tomorrow, 12:05. Parking pass included. Section 115, row 7. You're 7 rows off the field.
Bring your glove, bring your pens and paper, and get border
Bring one of
graphs.
those
get all
fans.
that.
You're gonna need one of those fans. Those
You're gonna need a fan.
With the heat shy, would you? I've been in Phillies games that have been like just
brutal,
boiling pot, like just like you melt.
Well, I'm trying to think that section because there are there's the shade and there's the sun.
I think it's right behind the dugout.
But at 12 o'clock, that sun's gonna be right above you.
I think it's
not gonna be any shade.
I've been in those seats. It's right at the end of the dugout,
Yeah.
and you're 7 rows from the dugout. You're right there.
You'll be able to scream to the players.
Yeah.
They're great seats.
This is supposed to be the hottest weekend of the summer.
Yeah.
609-403-0973. If you want to win 4 tickets to the Phillies game,
You want to
Texas.
squeeze in another question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Another question coming in. We just heard from Bruce. Lawrence chimes in. He says, "Hey guys, I love the show. I am a diehard Mets fan, but I still enjoy listening to everything you guys have to say. My question is this: do you think the Phillies bullpen is good enough to get you at least to the second round of the playoffs, not just a wild card?"
I would have to say right now.
We're showing we are.
We are. We're showing we are. But
you asked me that 2 months ago.
Right.
We didn't think so.
No.
But the bullpen has not been our problem.
So
our problem's been our
so
defense.
you think the biggest need is a starter?
We need a third starter.
You want a ground ball pitcher too, right?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay.
I don't care what his record is. If he's just a ground ball pitcher, that's why. Because let's not get the ball to the outfield where we have problems.
I neglected to tell people about my winter watchdog, and I want to do so right now because it's New Jersey's premier vacant home management service. My winter watchdog. You know those worrisome thoughts that creep into your mind every time you hear of a storm coming, and the daunting task of driving down to the shore to check on the house, hours of time on the road, or if you're away for the winter in Florida. Let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears with a 15-point inspection checklist. They offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you. They'll give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869. Or send Debbie an email, debbie@mywinterwatchdog.com. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. All right, when we return, it'll be the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This weekend on ESPN Radio.
Swinging a high fly out to deep left field. Pete Alonso goes yard into the bullpen.
With the All-Star break behind us, we head to Citi Field in Queens, New York, where the NL East leading New York Mets welcome Manny Machado and the San Diego Padres. The Mets and Padres. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern and tomorrow at 6 Eastern.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Summers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous tiki bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Summers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both the Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Alert! We're under construction at Sport Hyundai in Egg Harbor. It's time to make room for our new and improved facility, and you're the big winner. We're clearing out inventory with our incredible construction reduction sale. New Santa Fe's, Tucson's, and more in stock and priced to move today. With Hyundai Assurance and America's best warranty, including the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Use our main entrance on Black Horse Pike. Construction reduction deals are once in a lifetime, and this inventory won't last. See for yourself in person or at sporthyundai.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, 97.3 ESPN. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line. Located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia, they offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop to see the area's largest selection of new Maserati, including the sporty Ghibli mid-size sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available in the market. Your experience is not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi, RDS Auto Group, today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, so we're waiting for the sports book to show up. But in the meantime, I do want to talk a little bit about the All-Star game, because did you like the uniforms?
No.
You did not like the uniforms.
Yeah, I got to go with Josh on that one.
I'm not a fan of these hip, trying to be cool stuff. Listen,
just wear your uniform.
I agree. I agree.
To me, you're supposed to. If we're gonna do this because I think it's all stupid. Every team represented garbage that keeps guys like Nola and Wheeler from being in the All-Star game, because we have to have a red and we have to have a Diamondback. Then you have to wear your uniform.
Yeah.
I don't care about these fancy things.
I think one thing that these uniforms take away from is you get to see every uniform participate. I like the dynamic of having all the teams represented in the game, and you can see their uniforms all at once. The hats, the colors.
The hats. I like when they all get together and you see like a team picture for the National League and a team picture for the American League. I mean, that's stuff that just doesn't happen. And it's stuff 20 years down the road that pitcher is going to be on that guy's
I think
wall.
that was the one really only negative for the All-Star game was the uniform.
Yeah.
All right. 609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away 4 tickets to tomorrow's Philadelphia Phillies Chicago Cubs game. The tickets are great seats, Mike Carlin. Section 115, row 7.
Rows off.
Courtesy of my good friend Dominic Mariani at Pensauken Spine and Rehab. Section 115, row 7, with a parking pass. Can't beat that with a stick. 609-403-0973. Participate with a good, question or something. Make a statement, something we can react to, respond to. And then, of course, you got to also put your email address because you get if you win, you get the tickets emailed to you. Now, the Philadelphia Phillies, when do you think the dog days of summer start? We're not quite there yet. We're getting close.
I think we're there now.
I was going to say, I think
it like
right now.
July is the heart of the summer.
Well, but remember now the All-Star game was a week or two late.
I don't care what time the All-Star break. I mean, you asked what the dog days of summer are.
But I'm saying
you didn't ask us when the All-Star game
but here's
is.
but Josh, here's my impression of dog days. Like you just can't come off an All-Star break and all of a sudden be in a dog day. Dog days when you're really gasping for air, your bodies are hurting, it's hot. I think that's like mid-August now. Because you're just coming off an All-Star break.
See, for me, I don't.
Everybody should be rejuvenated.
You're looking at it in the literal baseball term,
right? We're looking at the big picture.
Us that question,
like there's nothing going on realistically
Well,
until next week for the Eagles. There's nothing going on with the
Exactly.
Flyers. There's nothing going on with the Sixers.
August, we got footballs coming back.
We got right. Well, college was, but right now we got the Phillies, and that's it.
Right.
Right now,
we got what Josh is saying. What I'm saying, that's not enough for us. We need more than just the Phillies right now.
Well, but my impression of the dog days is when guys are really struggling to their bodies are beat up, they're tired, it's hot, it's like a grind every day.
In that sense, then it is August. In your sense, the way you're breaking it down.
But then it's not the dog days of summers; it's the dog day of the season.
It's just hot
of the baseball.
It's everybody.
So late August is still summer. Summer doesn't officially end until September 21st.
Right.
But the heat of the summer, you attribute to like August, right?
Yeah.
I attribute it to July, but
I think August gets hot. It's August.
So did you see that Harper's going to be looked at on Monday?
Yes, Harper's going to be looked at. Well, we had Dr. Nathan Bodine
need
here.
Good things coming out of that.
When we talked to Dr. Nathan Bodine, he's a hand surgeon from Virtua. We had him on the show. He explained in detail all the 3 breaks that you could have to the thumb. And he knew, speaking to him later, I couldn't say it then, but he knew exactly what was going on. He wasn't at liberty to say so. But he said hypothetically, and he explained it. So, but he said he won't be. It'll take a full 8 weeks for him to recover from this. And when he gets back, it's not guaranteed that he's going to have 100. His grip's going to be 100%.
I mean, he's not going to be able to grip, that bat the way he's always. But we need him. If there's any talk about going into the wild card, for him to come back, even if he came back like the first, second week September and slowly, and if we can just sneak into the playoffs and then he's ready, he'll be a big boost.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Send us a question if you want to win these tickets. We have 4 tickets to the Phillies Cubs game tomorrow, 12:05 start. Section 115, row 7. We even have a parking pass. 609-403-0973 is the text board.
Chris in Rio Grande wants to know, I need a clear answer. This is Chris's words. Why we thought Odubel Herrera was going to be the answer in center field. Now, if you don't mind, Billy, I'll take this one.
You take
because
that one, Josh.
If Chris, who we appreciate Chris texting in and joining the conversation, if you remember, Chris, I have been saying for months the answer to this question on game night here on 97.3 ESPN and on the locker room with Billy Schwein. And Billy can attest to how many times I've said this. Dave Dombrowski said before the season that they believed that the platoon of Vierling and Herrera was equivalent of the average production of a major league center fielder. And they felt they didn't have to invest resources in the center field because Dombrowski believes that they spent enough money on the other players for them to carry the offense.
I've had it with Odubel Herrera. I think
Well, you got to blame Dombrowski.
It's time. I mean, what are we wasting our time with him for?
We're gonna get somebody.
His slugging percentage is just 393. That's god awful.
Yes, and that doesn't bother me as much as the outfield.
Castellanos is much better. He's
is what
even
we
worse.
need.
He's 370.
Right.
He's batting 240, 48. We're not getting anything out of him.
And you know what no one talks about either? Is our farm system that bad that we don't
Yes.
we don't talk about anybody saying
we have
one guy that can come up and play, give us a month, maybe. Remember who rested
Hall came in like gangbusters, and I mean he's serviceable. I mean, actually I think he's still doing pretty well for being a rookie. 274.
But the problem is
Gotta
that
get
Hall was
somebody.
not a highly regarded prospect. He's a guy who's hung around the minor leagues for so long that he developed into a serviceable, solid player. What you guys are talking about when it comes to the farm system is you look at organizations like the Yankees, the Cardinals, the Padres, the Dodgers,
Houston.
the Raves, the Braves. You mentioned Houston.
Tampa
all these
Bay,
organizations, you watch the futures game every year, right?
Right.
And you see all those organizations are represented like up and down the roster. You see the MLB pipeline top 100 prospects. They're like 3-4 of their own organization players. That's the problem. Matt Klintek and Andy McPhail did such a poor job with drafting and development.
I think
they
Klintak was
left the
horrible.
organization with nothing.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Send us a question, participate in the show to be eligible to win 4 tickets to tomorrow's Phillies game against the Chicago Cubs, section 115, row 7, with a parking pass. So 609-403-0973. Now, I'm starting to worry about the sports book. Very unlike him not to at least send us a message saying he wouldn't be in. I'm wondering if he's still in L.A.
He hasn't made it back to Vegas.
He hasn't made it back.
Who knows?
I mean,
he should
have
be
you
okay.
ever been at the Chavez Ravine?
I haven't.
So my nephew Matthew and I went out a few years back, and we went to 2 games. The Phillies were out in L.A. We decided to meet out there. He was out there. I think he was living in San Francisco at the time, going to school or doing something. So I flew out to L.A. He flew down from San Francisco. We spent the weekend, and we went to 2 of the 3 games.
Nice.
And the one game, we got on the field for there were fireworks, and they let the fans get on the field.
Oh, and just look up.
And look, it was
Nice.
phenomenal. You see the beautiful mountains in the backdrop, and but you know
Palm
what?
trees. It does look
Everybody
nice.
makes the Dodger dog. I was very disappointed in the Dodger dog.
Too much
There's
hype.
nothing like a Phillies
Too much
ballpark,
hype.
Frank. They pump when you cook them.
You ever had the one at Wrigley Field? Yeah, Chicago dog.
Yeah, I can't remember. I had a bratwurst, I think.
Yeah. Well,
They don't they do bratwurst up
they
there?
do bratwurst
That's
too,
their-
but they
that's-
do a Chicago dog. It's got everything on it.
Is
It's
does
like a hoagie on a hot dog bun.
That's too much.
It is. It
Look,
almost is
I'm
too
a
much.
simple guy, Carlin. I just put mustard on my hot dog.
No
Maybe a few onions if I'm
No
not.
sauerkraut. You're not
No.
a sauerkraut guy.
Not at the ballpark.
I like sauerkraut.
You know what I missed too when I was what?
We're
Why you
really
making
going
fun of
off
me?
here.
You got really upset about that, Bill.
No, but listen, it's too much stuff.
Dog day.
Hot dog
Hatfield
day.
dog day.
Yeah,
That's where
man.
you got to go.
Those Dodger dogs, they stink. Not like a hot dog at the ball game. You know what I miss in a funny kind of way? When I was a kid, the smell of cigars at the ballpark.
Oh yeah.
What?
I could smell.
Yeah.
You'd always smell cigars. Old men smoking
Yeah.
cigars. at
And
the
it was
ballpark.
always old
No,
guys.
yes,
Old guys.
the smell of cigar is disgusting.
Yeah.
There,
I just
when I used
But I know what he's coming from.
You know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
ballpark.
In the
I
ballpark,
get
it was hot dogs, beer, and cigars.
What do you smell now?
Well, I guess the
smell
aroma,
beer.
you smell popcorn and you smell the food cooking. You smell Manco and Manco. They're out
You
there.
smell beer. I know that.
Yeah.
I was at a Phillies game. Was it a month and a half ago? Smelled like food and beer.
Hey, by the way,
And I'm good with that.
So last night, my brother Bobby and I step out. We went to Charlie's to get something to eat after the races, and we're walking out of the bar, and this car throws a cup of ice cream, hit my brother in the leg. These people are crazy.
You
man.
didn't try to run him down?
Nah, we were walking.
Oh,
They
you
were
were
going the
walking,
other
they were
way.
going- Jeez,
You
hit 'em.
believe that?
People are crazy.
People
There
are
are some
crazy.
people.
609
Where did that story come
I
from?
know. I just
Yeah.
thought about it. 609-403-0973. Well, it's night in Venice. We got
Josh, this is why we make people laugh. Right, this is it.
609-403-0973. What do you got, Josh?
Really quick, before we hit the break.
We got some.
You guys have mentioned night in Venice multiple times, and we got other texts to get to as well. So what are you guys doing for a night in Venice? Like, Billy, are you working the parking lot?
No. Night in Venice, we go. Scott Schwartz is having a big party. So when I was younger, Carly, you've been around the city for a while.
Yeah.
Tim and Maxine used to have this big party. That's where I met Q-Man actually for the first time.
Okay.
A friend. You know when you go to a party, you don't know anybody. It's, that people don't. You just look at it. You're having a good time. But
yeah.
Brad said it was the best party. He didn't know anybody. It was the best party he was ever at. But we were all on bikes, Josh. And we go from party to party to
you gotta
party
be on
bikes.
You got to be on bikes.
Well, I know that part. I used to live in Ocean City.
Yeah.
You
and
bike
as you
as
get
much
older,
as you
there's
can get
less
away with.
parties. And the night in Venice doesn't.
I think
there's
there's just as many parties as you get older. You just can't make it to all.
You can't make it to all.
There's a difference.
Yeah, that's true too.
Okay.
Also, Jay Wright is going to be the honorary
Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal of
Him and
the
his
of the boat.
You know what also is great? I mean, it's the one day.
When are we going to get him on, Carlin?
Very soon, because I can tell you,
right?
There's an announcement coming up with him.
Okay.
Billy got so
emphatic.
He's pounding a table.
What are we getting?
Come on,
Jay Wright.
Going back to night in Venice, it's the only day that literally you see the police. Now, unless you're an idiot, the police literally you could walk right past a cop with a cup, not a beer.
No, you
but
can't.
something in your
But you
cup.
can have solo cups. You can't have like a beer bottle in your hand.
Right. But they literally, it's like they blind eye. They don't see anything.
Now I've seen a lot
day.
of major biking accidents. I've seen
a
people
lot.
get really hurt.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Or running. That's what I mean. There's always going to be idiots. There's always idiots out there.
609-403-0973. I guess the sportsbook Consigliere is stuck in the book or maybe still out in Vegas. We'll try to track him down. In the meantime, 609-403-0973 is the text board if you want to be eligible to win these 4 tickets to the Phillies-Cubs game tomorrow, 12:05 start. Section 115, row 7 with a parking pass. 609-403-0973. I want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers, sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process. From the shortest center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey, PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Keep the text messages coming. 609-403-0973. We'll be back right after this.
The best way to wake up is with Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Weekday mornings at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number 1.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
40 new Outlanders in stock now.
An entire fleet of new and pre-owned.
New Mitsubishis from just $17 grand.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models.
Springfield MitsubishiAC.com. Springfield MitsubishiAC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, dine down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Hey, I'm Andy, and every morning I wake up thinking about shaving. When I started Harry's almost a decade ago, the shaving industry was a mess. Flashy, overpriced razors as far as the eye could see. I just wanted a great shave at a fair price. Too much to ask? I didn't think so, and that's why I started Harry's. 10 years and 20 million Harry's customers later, we're still obsessed with giving you a quality shave experience. Sharper blades, a better lubricating strip, and making our handle grippy in all the right places. All upgrades based on your feedback. And it all comes at a great price. Seriously, as low as $2 per cartridge. These days, my mornings are a little bit different. Good morning, girls. But I still wake up thinking about shaving. Our starter set has everything you need for a close, comfortable shave. 5-blade German-engineered razor, weighted handle, and shave gel. Get yours now for just $3 with free shipping, backed by our quality guarantee. Just go to harrys.com now and enter code TOWNSQUARE at checkout. That's harrys.com, code TOWNSQUARE.
Jersey Fresh tomatoes are the best. Secretary of Ag Doug Fisher here to announce that Jersey Fresh tomatoes are ripe and ready for sandwiches, burgers, salads, and sauces. Ask for local Jersey Fresh tomatoes.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning pushing the buttons, keeping us on the air. Josh, got something to read here, some text messages?
609-403-0973. We apologize. We're full disclosure, we're having a technical problem on this side of the board. One of the lights, so for those who don't know, on a sound board, you have lights that turn on when things are on and they turn off when things are off. Well, one of the mics, the light died.
So you can't tell.
So I have no idea if certain mics are on certain points. So please forgive me as I labor through my attempt to work through that.
Producer extraordinaire.
Yes.
Over at 609-403-0970, a couple messages to get to. Heather chimes in with a question. Heather asks, if the Phillies make the playoffs, will Rob Thompson remain an interim manager or will he be made the full-time manager?
That's a great question. That is a great question. I would have to say he's definitely re-signed. They're making the manager.
Yeah, if they make the
right?
playoffs.
Why not? Why would
if they make the playoffs, they'll bring him back.
Right? I mean, look at the guy. When you
There's no doubt.
when you got Hoskins batting 244, Castellanos 248, Romuto 253, Veerling 234, Gregorius 229.
Twos.
And they're still hanging in there.
Still in it.
Right? You got to keep him as the manager.
If he gets us to the playoffs, he's coming back.
609-403-0973.
Dan EHT wants to know,
buddy Dan,
as the Phillies get through August, he wants to know they're going to be without Harper. Can they play well enough, Dan EHT wants to know, for when Harper returns? Because Dan EHT says if Harper returns and he's at least who he's been, the Phillies can go on a championship run, but can they last August without him?
I would say no. I would say this team falters down the stretch without him.
Do you? You don't think they're going to make it?
No, because No, because you look at the game last night.
Okay, but that's one game.
All right, one game.
It's one game.
But guess what? They have a propensity to do this every once in a while. Not just you can't say it's happened before.
What I'd be looking at is the standings. Who is behind the Phillies right now, and give me an idea of who we really have to worry about.
Cardinals.
Okay.
Giants.
Okay. Anybody else? There's no one else.
Well, you got to worry about the teams ahead of you a little bit because of the fact you got to remember, as the Phillies play, and if they end up in a situation, let's say the Phillies go on a losing streak, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just using that as an example. And all the teams ahead of them are winning. It makes it harder for you to make up ground if you end up in a situation where you have to make up ground. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. You've got, obviously, we're not going to catch Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Atlanta and the Mets.
Atlanta and the Mets they're in.
Right. And then you got San Diego, Philadelphia, St. Louis, San Francisco. And guess what? I wouldn't count out Miami.
No, I would.
I would. They're going to trade part of their team.
So you gave me two teams. So I got to watch out for San Fran, and we got to watch
out for the Cardinals and the Giants for sure.
Yeah. 609-403-0973 is the text board.
Really quick, the Giants won over 100 games last year.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Four pack of tickets. Tomorrow's Cubs-Phillies game, 12:05 start. Section 115, row 7. Hour 1 is in the books. Hour 2, we got the Beach Patrol report brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. Want to stay tuned for that. We got all comprehensive coverage and interviews from last night's Atlantic City Classic. So we got all that and more. We're going to talk a little Sixers, Carlin, because I know you want to chime in. Some Eagles talk.
Yep.
And a whole lot more.
Yep.
It's
a little college football, just a little. We're getting close.
It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Red's. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Mom, Dad, you should shop Amazon for back to school and save some money. See, I'm currently obsessed with superheroes and need all the superhero stuff. Superhero lunchbox, superhero backpack. But next year, it'll be something else. Maybe dinosaurs? I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. But I can tell you not to spend a fortune and shop low prices for school on Amazon. Okay, good chat. Amazon. Spend less, smile more.
Hey, I'm Andy. And every morning I wake up thinking about shaving. When I started Harry's almost a decade ago, the shaving industry was a mess. Flashy, overpriced razors as far as the eye could see. I just wanted a great shave at a fair price. Too much to ask? I didn't think so. And that's why I started Harry's. 10 years and 20 million Harry's customers later, we're still obsessed with giving you a quality shave experience. Sharper blades, a better lubricating strip, and making our handle grippy in all the right places. All upgrades based on your feedback. And it all comes at a great price. Seriously, as low as $2 per cartridge. These days, my mornings are a little bit different. Good morning, girls. But I still wake up thinking about shaving. Our starter set has everything you need for a close, comfortable shave. 5-blade German-engineered razor, weighted handle, and shave gel. Get yours now for just $3 with free shipping, backed by our quality guarantee. Just go to harrys.com now and enter code TOWNSQUARE at checkout. That's harrys.com, code TOWNSQUARE.
This summer, escape to the Jersey Cape, a place that's real and really charming. Come relax, really relax on our beaches, or maybe just sit on a porch and daydream. Explore our trails, discover our natural areas, or go camping, walk the boardwalk, visit a museum or a lighthouse, experience our eclectic dining, or try your hand at fishing and crabbing. Sample our homegrown fruits and vegetables, local wines, brews, and spirits, or participate in our outdoor activities, special events, and live entertainment found beyond our world-famous beaches. Visit the Free County Park and Zoo for a trip on the wild side. Enjoy authentic experiences where the arts easily connect to nature. The food comes directly from the sea or soil, and the outdoors go from birding to playing in the surf. Stay at a modern motel or a quaint bed and breakfast inn. Escape the everyday and pursue your passions at the Jersey Cape. It's authentically charming and sincerely yours. Escape to thejerseycape.com. Sponsored by Cape May County Tourism.
Sports is what we do.
Segura from a knee throws him out.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station, serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennick, 97.3 ESPN, the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. It's the locker room. And, of course, we have a night in Venice today. Tonight at Ocean City, Carlin. We're going to be partying in Ocean City.
Night.
But also we have a little today marks the day of what's the day? What's the significance of today, Carlin?
50 days out today, we'll be doing our live remote from yesterday's.
Now, I went down to yesterday's yesterday.
Three-game Eagles.
I went to yesterday's yesterday. Actually, I did it on Thursday, and I went in and saw Chuck, and I saw Ronnie Rowe and Eddie B down there.
They're all excited.
All right, they're all excited. We're pumped up, and we're pumped up for Eagles.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a great year. Remember, and what did I say it's going to come down to? One player, the quarterback.
The quarterback. So
he plays great. We're going to have a great year.
I like what the Eagles have done in the offseason. Now, will that translate into wins? I think the Eagles have probably one of the easiest schedules in
our conference. Okay, to get to the Super Bowl, I see 4 teams we got to be better than. That's it. I have us between 4th and 5th.
Who are they?
Tampa Bay, the Rams, San Fran. I don't like saying Green Bay, but I'm saying Green Bay just because of Rodgers, and then the Eagles, and then under the Eagles, I got Dallas.
Because the East, the NFC East, is not particularly strong this year. I don't think Washington.
It's us and Dallas,
right?
Us and Dallas.
But Dallas lost some significant players.
Dallas took a step backwards.
I thought too. Yeah,
I think that, and this is the conversation I've been having this week, and not everybody agrees with me. So maybe you guys will disagree with me too, or maybe Billy does because he's what he's saying, but. I feel like losing Amari Cooper, and assuming that Gallup will be good to go this year, coming off a serious injury, I think is a massive gamble by Dallas. Also, they've had every one of their offensive linemen injured in the last couple of years. And, Tyron Smith, when he's healthy, he's one of the best left tackles in the NFL. The dude can't stay healthy. He's like an incarnation of Jason Peters again for the Eagles.
So, And Carson Wentz coming back. Carson Wentz with the Washington.
He's gonna have a
Commanders.
good year. He's gonna have a good year.
So?
Yeah, I
you know what? He didn't really have.
But a good year doesn't mean they're going to be better than the Eagles.
He didn't have a bad year last year. I don't like
absolutely
for Indianapolis to had to be other factors, obviously.
Well, look,
factors to him leaving. Josh,
Yeah.
he didn't on the field did play that poorly.
No.
Bill, I was talking to a guy who covers the Colts, and I asked him about that final game, and he agreed with me. He was like, we are all befuddled. Why all of a sudden the final game of the year, they didn't run Jonathan Taylor, and they put the entire game on Wentz's shoulders after the entire year was built on Jonathan Taylor running the ball. Right. Remember there was conversation last year? We had it here in the locker room. Can Jonathan Taylor be the first running back to win NFL MVP since Adrian Peterson? And then all of a sudden, down the stretch of the season, last few weeks, Frank Reich almost like forgot about him. So it was, was Wentz really that bad at the end of the year? Or did Frank Reich screw up?
And that's what the Eagles, that's what the Eagles need to do. They need to have a balanced attack.
Yes.
Year after year, we've talked about this ad nauseum. Not just us, everybody. They got a balanced attack. You know,
I mean, how many times have I heard Billy Schwein lose his mind over this topic?
But here's the thing. We've heard the ownership, Jeffrey Lurie, the brain trust in the front office. They want to pass. But will Nick Sirianni have the ability to?
We led the league in rushing.
You know, you coach basketball. You gotta play
with
what you have. With what you have. You can't try to mold the player to what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you look at the additions the Eagles made this year,
Brown,
wide receiver A.J. Brown, Zach Pascal, who's I don't think he'd get enough credit for his ability. Hassan Reddick, James Bradbury. That'll solidify the secondary with him and Slay. All right, Kazir White. You watch, and I talked about this last year. Who was my guy that I blamed everything on last year?
You hated Alex Singleton.
He's gone, and this guy's going to fill. Guess what? You're going to see such a big improvement in the linebacker play because of that one player right there, and the maturity of the linebackers that we have.
Billy, they're a good team. Okay, you don't have to sell me and Josh here. You don't have to sell the listener. The Eagles are going to be a good team.
Let him be excited.
Right. Okay. I mean, what they did, they're balanced now. Now they're a balanced.
On Billy's parade right here.
Jordan Davis and Kenobi,
the draft,
Dean, those guys, they're going to come in and make immediate impact.
Studs.
So I'm getting excited for a specific reason because I see this team winning the East.
Listen, Billy is going to carry this energy for 50 days.
Yeah.
When we go
right
to
into yesterday's, baby.
He's going to be so out of his
doggone mind
pumped.
Up.
Billy's going to have everybody at yesterday's out of their minds excited because he's just going to be oozing.
I'm going to see if we can bring
energy.
They are talking about
bring a pep band in and having them play for.
All right. Let's relax on that.
I mean, it's only been a week. And I'm telling you, when I walk the dog, I got neighbors saying, "Man, you guys are going to be at yesterday. That sounds like a lot of fun."
So you know what?
People are talking.
But here's the thing: when Josh was here for this when the Flyers, Chuck Fletcher, Trader Chuck came on this program. I was all excited. You were too, Josh, because we loved all the moves that he made.
Every move he made 2 years ago, every move he made sense.
All right,
it made sense.
Work out. The Sixers. They actually went out and even more like, okay, we got James Harden. Everybody, remember how excited I was, Carlin?
Yeah. Remember all I cared about?
Right.
And I said, I'll take
you were
anybody.
like the voice, but you were still like the voice of reason.
But I just wanted to get rid of Simmons. I didn't care who we got.
By the way,
we got rid of Simmons.
How appropriate is it for Simmons to be playing with nobody this year?
Well, the Nets got to trade this
guys
guy
what?
first.
You know what a lot of people don't talk about? I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't
surprise me at all if he doesn't play.
No, wait,
how ironic would that be?
So wait a minute. So I got excited for that. I got excited for the Sixers. How was I when the Phillies started this year? When they got Schwarber and Castellanos?
Excited. Yeah.
Please, Philadelphia Eagles, do not let me down.
No. Listen, there's 3 teams ahead of them right now, and I'll take that. Winner division, but I think everybody says Tampa Bay's better, the Rams are better, and San Fran. But anything can happen. Brady could get hurt.
Right.
Anybody could get hurt.
I disagree with one thing you said, though.
Go ahead.
I disagree about San Francisco.
You don't
because they want Trey Lance to be the starter. Trey Lance
and Josh, I heard
doesn't
you
have a lot of experience.
I heard you making a lot to do about why did 49ers quarterback
Jimmy Garoppolo
why they wait so long to let him start looking for a trade. He's probably been looking for a trade for some time. It's just now they just made it public because they know nobody wants him.
Well, look, the problem is that, did they really make him available, or did they kind of like half-heartedly make him available?
I think probably in their circles they was known that he wants to go somewhere.
Well,
they want Trey Lance to start.
Yeah.
So Trey Lance is under center, who isn't the guy who led them to 2 NFC championships, isn't the guy who was 8 minutes away from winning a Super Bowl a couple of years ago. He's a guy who's had one college start in the last 2 years because of the COVID stuff, and he's had a couple NFL starts. The dude barely has any experience.
At this point, what is so wrong with just keeping Jimmy G and playing him? And then if another quarterback goes down, then you're really getting something.
Just
for
like
him.
Baker.
But what's one more year?
But right, but just like Baker Mayfield was hurt and threw those 4 interceptions in the playoff game, Garoppolo was hurt too.
But going back to your San Fran, okay, the rankings came out for, if you just look at wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs.
Okay,
just those 3. You know who the number 1 team is? Cincinnati. Number 2 team, Las Vegas.
Wow.
Number 3 team, San Francisco. Here's what I'm getting at. Remember I said Green Bay being just slightly better than the Eagles?
Right.
Do you know what they're rated in those 3?
They got to be down in the bottom third.
29.
But what
There's
about
only
where
32 teams.
What about our receivers and our running backs and our tight ends? I'll put them up against anybody.
Well, they got to be below 4.
What are they?
It doesn't show. They only did the top 3.
609-403-0973. Continue coming in with the text messages. We're giving away 4 tickets to the Phillies Cubs tomorrow. Section 115, row 7. 7 rows behind the end of the dugout, courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab, our good friend Dominic Mariani. Well, if you need your back adjusted or you need any like massage therapy, you got to go down to state-of-the-art equipment in there. Dominic Mariani, the Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. You get down here. He's donated these tickets. Phillies Cubs tomorrow, section 115 with a parking pass. 609-403-0973. If you want to be eligible for the tickets, contribute, ask a question, make a statement, participate in the show. 609-403-0973 for a 4-pack of Phillies tickets for tomorrow's game against the Cubs. 609-403-0973. Hey, the second hour of the locker room was brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Now, my brother-in-law, Johnny, went over there. Radio Ron hooked them up.
Nice.
They loved it, and it was even hot, but he said that they love that course. They're from Alabama,
it's a
Georgia.
Fun course. It's a fun. That's what.
Lots of new renovations, including the new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with the fire pits. That's a cool area. Okay, and then they have a new deck that they're building with a view of the 18th green.
That's going to be beautiful.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Place we can hold like events and stuff like that.
Outside events.
All right, they do weddings, and they have that award-winning culinary banquet staff.
Culinary teams, beautiful.
They customize the menus for weddings.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they can hold up to 275 people. So book today. Go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Somers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And when you get down there, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston, Kevin Kelly's down there, Ryan Owen. It's a family atmosphere. Hey, My Winter Watchdog, have you heard of New Jersey's premier vacant home management service, My Winter Watchdog? You know those worrisome thoughts that creep in your mind every time you hear of a storm coming, and the daunting task of driving down to the shore to check on the house, hours of time on the road, or if you're away for the winter, you're down in Florida, let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears with their 15-point inspection checklist. They offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you. They'll give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869. Or send Debbie an email, Debbie@mywinterwatchdog.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning, 97.3 ESPN, and the mobile app.
Better than that first cup of coffee in the morning. It's Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Weekdays starting at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Summers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous tiki bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Summers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both The Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons or Electrical, they're number one.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Did you book the Townsend's 10th anniversary ticket?
Alona's travel agency is overbooked and experiencing delays. She needs to land a new project manager to clear her business's runways.
Yes, Mrs. O'Hara, we checked. Pygmy goats do not count as emotional support animals.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by interviewing on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, it's Coach Ice-T. Who's ready to spin? We're starting with a big hill. Let's ride.
Why is Ice-T leading our spin class? It's probably the Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's having fun taking care of his heart in all sorts of new ways.
That's right, Buzz. Now, spinners, really pour your heart into it and pick it up.
Learn more by picking up a box of Cheerios and check out our Pour Your Heart Into It audio workouts with Ice-T and Buzz to get your heart pumping.
With GMF financing approved credit, excludes Corvette and prior sales.
Your car will never be worth more than right now at Bennett Chevrolet, because Bennett's paying a minimum $7,000 for any trade, running or not. That's a minimum $7,000 towards any pre-owned vehicle in stock. And we have our best selection of super clean pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in years. And remember, we're paying a minimum $7,000 for even the worst car on or even off the road. Just think how much more you'll get for a good quality trade. And unlike other dealers, Bennett's not selling new Chevys over factory sticker. Remarkable. Plus, at Bennett Chevy, there's 0% available financing. And we can get you out of your lease early. Any lease, any make, any model. And we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. For a quick quote, just stop by. There's never any pressure or obligation because our non-commissioned sales staff is paid based on your satisfaction. Find new roads at Bennett Chevrolet, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennick, 97.3 ESPN, the mobile app. Hey, every Wednesday I'm on the boardwalk at all campus for the A2D radio, the rant booth. Come up and see us up there. Josh Hennick might come up and spend some time with us. Every Wednesday at all campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City.
What time?
6:30 to 8:30. We get to watch the baseball games. There's a big TV in there. We get to watch the Phillies and then
Stop by.
talk about it. 609-403-0973 is the text board if you want to win the 4-pack of tickets to the Phillies game. It's for tomorrow against the Cubs. 609-403-0973, section 115, row 7 with a parking pass. Josh, you got some people you want to read?
Yeah, let's get to Joey D and Ventnor chiming in. He says, hey, guys, the Fighting Phils are hanging in there. With Segura coming back sooner and eventually Harper, I think the Phillies have a good chance to make the playoffs. My question is, if they make trades for the deadline, who is likely to be traded from the Phillies? It's from Joey D and Ventnor.
Wow, who's likely to be traded? I don't think they give up on any of the guys that they brought in, but
if you want a good,
if you
want a third pitcher,
something.
remember I said I want a third pitcher. You got to give up something.
Right, so remember in the bebeginning of the season, I said move Hoskins, and then he started
that's the name just came to my head.
I would still do it. I'd still move him. He's been in Philadelphia the longest. He's probably the longest 10-year Philadelphia athlete now, right?
Not athlete.
Think of who's longer than Reese Hoskins.
Embiid's been on the Sixers longer than Hoskins has been on the Phillies.
Really?
Yeah. Remember Embiid was drafted, what was it, 2014, 2015?
I bet you looked that up, Josh. I bet you Reese Hoskins up there.
How long has for the Eagles?
Well,
the
Brandon Graham,
or
Fletcher Cox. He's been around long. But he's up there. My point is, on the Phillies.
How about the third baseman, Boone?
You get rid of him?
He's young.
Well,
Again, you got to be thinking about.
You mean Alec Boehm?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. No one's going to give us a third pitcher for just somebody.
Got to give up something
just because we want to get rid of them.
Embiid was the 2014 NBA draft.
Right.
His first year playing, because remember he's 2 years with foot injury, was 2016-17.
But I'm talking about the time that he's been on the team. So
2016-17.
What's Hoskins?
I'm pulling up Hoskins
now. But the point I'm trying to make is he on the Phillies at least too. He's one of the
Hoskins showed up a year after Embiid's first games played.
Okay, so Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham probably.
Just tell me I was right.
You're right, Josh. But my point is he's been around one of the longest, right?
Yeah.
And I know people don't want to give up on that. He loves Philadelphia. I guess he's
a great guy.
That's great, but we got to win.
We got to win right now.
609-403-0973. We're giving away 4-pack of Phillies tickets. Section 115, row 7. 609-403-0973. Contribute to the show. All right,
we have another one, Josh?
We have a bunch of people saying hi to Billy.
You don't get tickets for saying hi.
Hey, by the way, my grandson, Vincent.
Okay.
He's playing in the 12U All-Star game up there in Cooperstown. And I got to hang out spend some time with my grandsons and both of my daughters on Wednesday night. And they're on their way up to Cooperstown. The ceremony, the Hall of Fame ceremony is tomorrow at 1:30. And David Ortiz and Jim Cott are the two names that I recognize.
Well, you know the announcer too.
Well, the announcer, but I'm talking about players.
Yeah.
Right? Kitty Cott. Remember the way he had that weird, he had a quirky wind up?
Yeah.
Is he Hall of Fame material, Jim Cott?
No.
I don't think
I was going to say he's
he's a stat compiler.
Yeah. That would be like a bubble guy to me. Could be, but I wouldn't lose sleep if he didn't.
We're in a weird phase right now of sports where
I think too many people are getting all the Hall of Fame.
I think it's too easy no more. That's what I mean. It's too easy no more.
Well, there's two problems. One, these Hall of Fames are supposed to be a museum, right? They're supposed to tell the history of the game. The problem is now you're falling into this zone of these people want to tell the history of the game, but now they're being like, well, do we put this guy in and not this guy in? And it starts getting too much gray area. Like, for example, baseball put themselves in a horrible position a long time ago when they put Phil Rizzuto in the Hall of Fame. Phil Rizzuto is in the Baseball Hall of Fame because he played for the Yankees.
And they won.
Not because he's a great player. He has a mediocre.
And once they get the ball rolling, you open up a can of worms.
Right.
It's like a slippery slope.
Once you
start, then you got to start on everybody.
Because he went in, I got to go in.
Right. Now it turns into, well, Phil Rizzuto's in the Hall. And now every Hall of Fame is like that. The first time any of these Hall of Fames put in fill in the blank, barely above average player who was on a championship team.
That being said, do you think Jimmy Rollins gets in?
I think Jimmy Rollins deserves it more than Phil Rizzuto.
No doubt about it.
Jimmy Rollins was a National League MVP award winner. Jimmy Rollins.
Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard, does he get in?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think Howard gets in just because I don't think he has the longevity.
Yeah, right.
I think Jimmy does. I don't think Ryan Howard gets
All right. Real quick.
Okay.
We got the.
By the way, really quick. So, Tim Kirchin's going in the Hall of Fame this weekend.
Right.
I talked to Tim Kirchin a few years ago. Kirchin believes Utley should be in the Hall of Fame.
All right. 609-403-0973. We're giving away 4-pack of tickets, I should say.
Tomorrow's
to the
game,
Phillies
correct?
game, the Cubs, 12:05 start. Section 115, row 7. Great seats, plus a parking pass. Now, Carlin, real quick, I want to turn my attention to the Sixers real quick.
Go ahead.
Are you concerned? Are you upset about where they're going to the proposed place for this new stadium? I don't understand why people. First of all, they're going to pay for the whole thing.
Right.
It's not going to come out of
funding, so
private
that's beautiful.
funding.
You don't hear that too much.
You don't hear that too much. So guess what? Let them build it wherever they want. People are going to get there no matter what.
Well, I mean,
They
I
just gotta
only
get used
go to
to
a couple games a year, but selfishly for people, but this is a South Jersey show here.
Right.
Okay. South Jersey people going to the game right now.
It's
very
convenient.
Okay.
Right over the
There's
wall.
a huge difference between going over to Ben Franklin, fighting, parking, the garage, all that kind of stuff. Just getting to the game. You go to Walt Whitman within 2 minutes, you're in the parking lot.
They're trying to be like the Golden State Warriors.
On the
right?
flip side, if you make it a destination and a fun night out, now you go downtown a little early, you go out to dinner, you have a couple
that's
drinks.
the idea.
Yeah, but here's
Right.
the thing: if
You
you've
do
been to
all that.
that particular areas, it's a ghost town at night. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even.
but that will always
won't
change.
change.
But
Listen,
that's why they're trying to put it there.
Well, I
because
think
they
there's the
don't
crime,
don't
though.
have land competition, and they're right near City Hall. They're right near all
Things-
the.
I
the
think it's
depots
exciting.
for
I'm
public
good.
transportation.
I think it's exciting. I think it'll be cool.
People-
But I also understand your point of view that it's not convenient because right now you can get pretty much in and out.
yeah, if you're coming up from Delaware or South Jersey, it's
Billy,
convenient.
on Thursday's show, and I was covering for Mike Gill, I got 20. Let's say I got 20 texts.
Right.
Half of them loved it, half of them hated it, and everyone who hated it saying the same thing Mike Carlin is that oh now it's gonna be hard for me to get there. It's so easy to go to the sports complex, right? Even Pete
And
Thompson was
but
saying yesterday, he was like, there's something special and unique about the concrete jungle.
Yeah, that's true too. And then I also hear other people saying, it's a way, it's just a ploy to get a arena in
lease.
Camden or something, or move to Camden.
But it's not in Camden.
No, I know, but they could use it as leverage, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean,
Are
they already had the
Are
leverage.
they using it for leverage just to stay there right now?
Well, they just leave. They rent.
No, they went out. They went out as soon as possible.
They're like
They
renters. They
definitely
want to
went
buy a house now.
Exactly.
They're going from renters to be.
And don't forget, they're going to make that money back because now they can compete for concerts, conventions.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you're fill in the blank artist touring the country,
Yeah.
do you want to have your brand new spanking tour in a brand new spanking arena or the Wells Fargo?
All right. Coming up next is the Beach Patrol Report brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company.
Where were you last night, Bill?
I was at the AC Classic, and AC won. By the way, so Avalon had the Kerr Memorial. Avalon wins at their home beach, and AC has the AC Classic, and they win at their home beach.
Good for
Home
them.
cooking, baby. All right. The Beach Patrol Report is brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind and the heavy lifting at the GroundHogs Moving Company. For a good price, without any drama, and a team of family-friendly, professional young men that will respect your mama more than a moving company, GroundHogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, or furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Basichia at 856-689-0239. That's 856-689-0239, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. They now have lots of new renovations with a new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with the fire pits. They have a new underground cart bunker with new golf carts coming soon. A completely renovated bunkers in the off season. All right. And they have in the pro shop, they have new apparel.
It's nice.
Carlin. They have
They
fairway
redid it.
and green, Stitch, Johnny O, Doc Murphy, completely renovated park room for dining. Of course, once again, they do weddings with their award-winning culinary banquet staff. They customize your menus with seating up to 275. So book now. And of course, they're accepting social memberships to be a social member. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Somers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy of being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at MOTML.com. All right, when we return, it's the Beach Patrol Report. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This summer,
0-2 on the way. Swinging a high fly. This is blasted out to deep right center field. Forget about it. Bryce Harper.
we plan on giving South Jersey something cool, because it's going to be a hot one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Elevated the heater at 96 to get out of the inning. Heck of a job by Zach Wheeler.
Your official station for Summer at the Shore. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, I'm Aaron Beda, inviting you to visit my Golf and Sport Performance Club in Somers Point. No matter what the sport, we'll design a program to help you feel and play your best. Our Golf Performance Zone features 2 state-of-the-art golf simulators featuring TrackMan and Foresight technology. Enjoy massage therapy, assisted stretching, and sports-specific training.
That's Aaron Beda's Golf and Sports Performance Club. Call 609-788-4661 or visit gsfitness.com for your free assessment.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Colt's Boatworks, conveniently located off the Tuckahoe River in Marmora, specializes in keeping your boat looking and running like new. Colt's Boatworks offers expert fiberglass and paint repair, as well as certified mechanical maintenance and repair. And it's never too early to start thinking about storage. Reserve your covered winter storage now at Colt's Boatworks with complete shrink wrap and winterization. Your boat will be safe from salt and sea. Colt's Boatworks on Tuckahoe Road in Marmora, the best kept secret in the marine industry. Visit HoltzBoatworks.com.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin. Once again, 609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away 4 tickets to the Phillies Cubs tomorrow, 12:05 start. Section 115, row 7, courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. Dominic Mariani donated the tickets, plus a parking pass. 609-403-0973. All right, now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report, brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind and the heavy lifting to the GroundHogs Moving Company. For a good price without any drama, and a team of family-friendly, professional young men that will respect your mama. More than a moving company, GroundHogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Basicchia at 856-689-0239. That's 856-689-0239, or check them out on Instagram and Facebook. You know, Carlin, anytime you got to go move something, you ask your friends to help you out. They got something to do.
I'm busy. I'm hurt.
Call the GroundHogs Moving Company. All right. Last night, I took Brad Quast to the AC Classic, and we're getting ready. Next week, we're going to be broadcasted live from Wildwood at the Dutch Hoffmans.
Ooh.
So this week.
That's Friday?
That's Friday. This coming Friday, the 29th.
Okay.
Now, Atlantic City did really well last night. They won their own race, as Avalon won their race.
The home team.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot more events in this race, and there will be the Margates and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. But you get to see these athletes showcase their ability rescuing people, because a lot of these races are simulated rescues.
Okay.
So the first race was the Surf Dash. All right. Very competitive. It's a relay. And we had an opportunity to talk with the winners from Atlantic City. It was Dan Brown, Grace Gallagher, Sean Burns, and Kelly Poltrak. Let's play that one.
Okay.
All right, we're here at the Atlantic City Classic, and we just watched the Surf Dash, and Atlantic City just won. We got Dan. What's your last name? Daniel Brown, Grace
Gallagher,
and
Kelly Poltrak.
Kelly, and then we got Sean.
How you doing?
You guys, this is a pretty exciting race. Dan, you were the first one out in the water. The water's pretty cold tonight.
Freezing out there, but once you get going, it's not that bad, you know. But it was pretty cold.
Grace, you went second.
Yes.
What's your strategy? Obviously, Dan gives you a nice lead, but what's your strategy at running second?
Really no strategy. You go out before and feel the ground, feel how it is, see if there's any holes, and then you just gotta go for it. It's kind of blank-minded, just go for it. You can catch any wave.
How's the bottom? Usually, a lot of these bottoms are uneven. There's potholes. Kelly, how did you measure up going out to the surf?
It wasn't too bad. You kind of feel it before you get the feel for it. Not too many shells, so all in all, it was a good race.
And I guess Sean, you went fifth, right?
Yes.
You were the anchor.
Yeah, that's it.
How was the bottom coming in?
It was pretty flat all the way in, so I got to run for most of it, which was nice, but still very tiring.
So this simulates an actual rescue.
Yeah, 100%.
How much training do you guys do for this?
We probably do. I mean, we have rescues a lot, so that helps. And then we do it maybe once a week or something like that, just getting out there, getting used to run through the water and swimming and stuff like that.
Hey, Grace, how many rescues did you make in a summer?
In the summer?
Yeah. Because let's face it, this race simulates a rescue.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't give you a number. I mean, we could have upwards of like 10, 15 rescues a day. Sometimes if it's a really busy day, especially 4th of July, the air show days. It's crazy in Atlantic City,
Congratulations, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's about the water, Carlin, because yesterday the water was freezing.
Yeah.
It was really hot, so it was refreshing. But when you're racing,
it was like
it
62
stiffens you up.
something.
I know these are young, their bodies are in excellent condition. But when you go in that cold water, it hits you.
Did the two things I got out of that?
What?
But the rescues.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were that many.
In Atlantic City, I mean, you got
again,
rips and
it goes back to a lot of people take them for granted.
Right, that's exactly
Think
right.
about that.
That's right, Mother Nature.
She
You don't
said
mess with
10
Mother
to
Nature.
15
Yes.
a day sometimes.
Yes. All right. So the next race was the doubles, and Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy. These guys are veterans of racing, and they win, and they won again. But this particular race was really close because the Atlantic City crew, the Blair brothers, they were right neck and neck. And here's the thing: you got to keep that boat straight.
Mm-hmm.
You got to dig those oars. When you're bow toing, you got to make a decision. Are we going to pop and sit in the stern seat, or are we going to stay in the seat with our oars out? And guess what? They broached. They were all sideways, and Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy came right in the win.
One good wave can take you right in.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk to those guys. We're here with Longport Double Crew, Mike McGrath, Sean Duffy. You guys are perennial number ones. You guys just win race after race, but this particular race was a little challenging, Mike. Atlantic City was right on your tail, and they just completely broached in the water. That's the difference between first and fourth.
Is that what they got? They got fourth? Jeez.
They might even have gotten fifth.
They were right with us. They pushed hard for the entire race. I mean, all the way out, all the way in. They kept up with us.
Sean, when do you decide if you're going to pop the oars and get to the stern sheet or keep the oars in the water?
We tried to work on that in the warm-up. Years ago, that's probably going back like 2012, we were winning by a lot, and I said before the race, I'm not jumping back. The swell jumped up, I jumped back, fell off it. Craig Whitehead and Eric Wolf won.
No, Shane McGrath.
No, it was Eric Wolf and Craig Whitehead, I'm telling you. And today I said we're not jumping back at all, after the warm-up.
So do you make the call?
Yeah, Mike might say jump back, but I have a good feel for the ocean.
So Duffy, we can call you the captain of this crew?
He's the captain. I coach rowing and swimming, basically, outside of being a phys ed teacher.
All right, Sean, thanks. Congratulations, Mike. So, Carlin, I don't know if you've been to some of these races.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strategy. I mean, it's not just, you
just don't jump in the water and start swimming.
You know what it is? It's like any other sport. Experience.
Yeah.
The more experience you get, if you're a quarterback, a couple years in the league, get reps and
practice.
All right, the next race was the doubles surfboat rescue, and we talked with Joe Russell and Tyler Dirks. Let's go play that one. All right, we're here at the Atlantic City Classic, the doubles rescue, the galley style.
Let's go, dude.
Taylor Dirks and Joe Russell. Joe, great row, man.
Thank you very much. Oh man,
how was it going out?
It was pretty rough. Made it out there, put in the practice, worked out.
Hey, Taylor, who picked up the dummy? Because that ain't light.
Yeah, I think so. It's a heavy one, but Joe hit the bag right on. So other than that, we've been practicing. So
hey, you guys, Brigantine was coming on strong. Did you see him out of the corner of your eye?
We did. We were like, bro. I was like, bro, Joe, bro. we kicked in another gear after that.
Joe, one of the things is riding the wave straight, man. You got to keep on that wave. If you approach, it could be the difference between coming in first and second place.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe just made sure to try and stay straight as we could. I think God kept us on the wave. God bless Lynx.
All right, home water advantage. You guys just took the turf first two races. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what? So they tell me that they got to pick up this heavy weighted bag. They go out to the flag. They got to get put the oars in, get the bag. These guys were spent, Carlin. You can hear them.
I wrote down how tired they were. Right. I mean, you're getting them as soon as they're coming out of the water, and
Billy would have it no other way.
No,
they can be in great shape, but
right?
you're still tired. I mean, they're going all out for how long does it take? I mean, is that
that was a short row, but
but is that 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
About five
minutes.
Okay.
But a lot of times, because I know some of this stuff. I've been working with Billy with this for 10 years now. Just think about that, Billy. How long you've been doing this Beach Patrol report for 10 years?
Yeah, man.
How many times, Bill, have you talked about the fact that it's a sprint at the end for these guys?
They sell out, Carlin. They got to sell out. All right, now the next interview was with the doubles crew of Charlie Murray and Matt Spears. We're here at the Atlantic City Classic, betting their guards, Charlie Murray and Matt Spears. And you guys, tough race tonight. You came in second, but it was a close race behind Longport.
Yeah, definitely close race all the way out. We turned tied for second or third and just tried to hump the waves coming in.
When did you get to the flag? We guys first or second to the flag?
Second to the flag. Mike and Sean had us at the flag by about 2 boats. But we were looking down the line a few times. Margate AC, great crews. Me and Charlie are just still getting the rhythm down. We new crew, young crew, but we're feeling good. We want to come out and prove ourselves tonight. no, I think we did that, so we're happy with it.
No, Charlie, Atlantic City had a lead. I mean, they looked like they were going to win, and they totally broached in the water. That's the difference between coming in first or fourth.
Yeah, you just got to finish the race. You never know what happens at the end when it comes down to a wave like that. They can veer like they did, and you just got to keep run through it to the beach, and you never know.
All right, guys, congratulations. Look forward to seeing you more this summer.
Thanks, Billy. Appreciate it.
All right, so the swim paddle was next. Now, keep in mind, Carlin, as we get closer to the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships, the amount of the competitions they'll go down to three: the singles, doubles, and the swim.
Swim.
But right now, these races that in individual cities they can have their own races or whatever, however they want to structure them.
As many as they want.
So Ocean City, who used to be a powerhouse in these races throughout the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, has a long history of a lot of rowers. Great rowers, swimmers, finally came through with a great crew of Taylor, Dylan DeWitt, Brian Pasternak, who's a beast, and then Andrew Shaw. These guys won the paddle relay, which was very exciting.
We're here at the Atlantic City Classic with the Ocean City paddle relay. Dylan DeWitt, Andrew Shaw, Brian Pasternak. You guys, Brian, man, great race today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was really the swimmers that put us in the lead. More time goes to the swimming. They basically got us in the lead, and we just kind of had to hold it.
Andrew, is it hard? This water's a little cold, man. So does it make your job a little tougher?
Yeah, it's a little cold, but we had a little wave, so that made it fun, getting a couple runners on the outside and the wave up the beach. It's nice.
Dylan, coming in, were you looking behind you, or what are you thinking out there?
I was really just thinking, like, I gotta win, I gotta win for the team. I was so excited just to swim,
This is a big win for Ocean City, man.
Yes, it is. I'm so excited, and especially being a rookie. It's like one of my favorite things. It just feels so good.
How often do you guys practice?
We all practice our individual events. Relays is in and out of the water every day, so.
And let's face it, this is what you guys do. I mean, you guys on the beach, this is simulates a rescue.
Yeah, it's a rescue simulation. We use the paddle boards, we swim, and that's super important to really be good at those skills, especially when you're going saving people.
Congratulations, guys. Great job.
Thank you.
So, it's so funny, too, Carlin, because, the water was freezing cold, but their adrenaline's going. They're pumped up, but you can still see the chills on their bodies. You know what I mean? It was cold, man. It was really 63 degrees. All right. And the last race of the night was the singles. And, of course, Mike Mcgrath and, Vince Grenice from Atlantic City, David Funk, Ron DeFelice from Brigantine. These guys are all top competitors, have been around for a while.
They all know each other.
They all know each other. Yeah. They've been at it for a long time, and it just makes it that much more special.
Yeah.
Mike Mcgrath came out on top again. Let's talk to Mike.
We're here with Mike Mcgrath, the singles rower from Longport in the singles race. Mike, close race, man. You had Brigantine Seville, Vince Grenice, Atlantic City. You guys were neck and neck, man.
Yeah, I think Margie was in there too. But a bunch of us jumped on the same wave. Brigantine they went sideways a little bit. But I just tried to stay
Mike,
as straight as possible.
This is the difference between learning how to keep that boat straight is key.
Yeah, just trying to stay in the bow too. In this race, Brigantine had to jump back. That walled up on it pretty good. We made the right choice, but still went sideways.
Tough race for you tonight, man.
It's a shorter, harder kind of singles row.
All right, congratulations, Mike. Thanks.
All right, now McGrath's been at it for some time, but you know what? There's a lot of these young guys coming up, and now when the North and with Cape May County patrols and the Absecon Island patrols get together, the competition is going to be unbelievable. Carl, you got to be down there with us next week.
I will.
Check it out because I'm telling you.
Would you say that's the hardest one, the single row? For really?
Yeah, because the competitors are so tough. They're all experienced. I mean,
the strength that you have to have to be there.
But experience is key. It's just you got to keep when the waves are big, and you're like rowing hard, and then you got to pop the oar. Your forearms blow up. Your hands are all cut up from hitting the oars, and you should see their fingers. You see the calluses on their hands, and then you got to pop the oars and keep the boat straight. You got to dig that oar in, and that's the difference between winning and losing. All right. That's the Beach Patrol Report. Great night last night. Avalon won the Kerr Memorials. AC won the AC Classic. Next week, we'll be broadcasting live for the Dutch Hoffmans in Wildwood. The Beach Patrol Report is brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind and the heavy lifting to the GroundHogs Moving Company for a good price, without any drama, and a team of family-friendly, professional young men that will respect your mama. More than a moving company, GroundHogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, or furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Pasicchia at 856-689-0239 or check them out on Facebook, Google, and Instagram. All right, the second hour of the Locker Room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club at Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, Radio Ron Ralston, Rhino, and Kevin Kelly all make your experience a lot more fun. Just about everybody's heard of the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But you wear their private business network they call the Legacy Club. Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia, South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. Now, Carlin, Josh is coming. You're invited to the pool. They're having their Jersey Man gala at the pool in Harris. So we're all going to go. If you can make it, you're invited.
Remember, I'm going to be in Florida.
Okay. Pete Thompson,
Josh
Hannon, Q, we'll all be
It's going to be a fun night. I mean,
when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This weekend on ESPN Radio.
Swinging a high fly out to deep left field. Pete Alonso goes yard into the bullpen.
With the All-Star break behind us, we head to Citi Field in Queens, New York, where the NL East leading New York Mets welcome Manny Machado and the San Diego Padres. The Mets and Padres. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern and tomorrow at 6 Eastern. Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Red's. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. I'm here to tell you about the insurance doctor. If you have an insurance claim, don't call the insurance company first. Call the insurance doctor. You wouldn't go to court without your lawyer or an IRS audit without your accountant. Then don't call a claim without the doctor. Tell him, Baldy.
Brian Baldinger here. When you want to maximize your insurance settlement, call the insurance doctor at 856-874-8377 or check out their website, insurancedoctorllc.com. They work for me. They'll work for you. Tell them Baldy sent you.
Nature Valley has helped restore access to 10,000 miles of national park trails, and we're on our way to restoring even more because every mile is a new memory. Life happens out there. Nature Valley.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away.
And at Springfield, Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield, Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. 40 new Outlanders in stock now. An entire fleet of new and pre-owned. New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield, Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville, they service all makes and models.
Springfield, MitsubishiAC.com. Springfield, MitsubishiAC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, 9 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. I guess it's time to pick a winner, right, Josh?
Yeah, we've got a bunch of texts today. First of all, thanks everyone who texted us, 609-403-097. But also, a special thank you to the people who followed the instructions of the contest.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they weren't that hard.
That's
The instructions weren't that
Well,
hard.
listen, Mike, I've always been telling Billy, you learn who really wants tickets
Right.
and who doesn't by who follows the instructions, right?
Who won? We got a winner.
We got a winner.
It's going to Bruce.
Bruce.
Good question.
Bruce texted earlier in the show about Kyle Schwarber. So Bruce got the win. We had a lot of questions today. So congratulations to everybody who's involved in the show.
No, we got Bruce's email. I'll be sending Dominic his email address, and he'll send you the tickets via email and a parking pass. Congratulations to Bruce.
Yes.
All right.
Really quick question though at the end here from Paul in Millville. He wants to know, because he says, I expect the Mets to crash like they do every year. Can the Fightin' Phils get a guy like the Reds pitcher Luis Castillo?
I think that's what everybody's hoping for, but I just don't think that's going to happen this year.
I don't think they have the ammunition.
I don't.
I think he ends up on the
I
Yankees.
think actually, you know what? I think the Braves. All right, Carlin.
Good day.
Great show, man.
Good day.
Went flying by.
It always
Time
does.
flies when you're having fun, correct?
Always does.
All right, tomorrow the Phillies play at 12:05, so Tommy Green will be at 11:30 for the Eagles on the mound with Tommy Green, brought to you by Aaron Beta's GSF Dolphin Performance Center. And we'll talk with Ray Schulte. He's the National Sports and Collectibles President and CEO. They're in town the 27th of July to the 31st, I believe.
Good.
So we'll talk with Ray tomorrow. And
then Phillies at 12.
I want to thank Mike Carlin, Josh Eddy for a great job. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. I'll see you at night in Venice, Carlin.
Let's have some fun. Let's
Stay
start-
tuned for the
let's
locker
have
room
fun.
tomorrow, same time, same place. Pete Thompson in the studio. Tommy Green, Ray Schulte, the locker room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN.
We're Town Square Media, and along with the awesome radio station you're listening to right now, we're publishers of best-in-class national entertainment brands like Taste of Country, Pop Crush, and more. And when combined with our local brands, we can reach over 70% of consumers in our community. At Town Square, all this digital clout puts us in a unique position